Alright, hello friends. So, in this video, I would like to talk with all of you about such an interesting subject as music. Because what many people don't realize is that essentially all music is neuro-linguistic programming. And here I don't wish to sound all conspiratorial and suggest that all music is bad, not at all. Because I listen to music, I enjoy music, and I encourage you to do the same. However, after watching this video, maybe you will do it in a smarter and more careful way. Because, once again, all music is neuro-linguistic programming. And it is so because of three factors. One, music stimulates your emotions. Two, once your emotions are stimulated, there is a linguistic verbal message that is added to music creating songs. And three, because music usually is quite repetitive, that message is repeated, and repeated, creating a brainwashing effect. And altogether, again, it's neurolinguistic programming. And at this point, if you are now concerned what you're listening to here, I would like to relax most people, because it is, again, not necessarily all bad. For the main reason that you can control what kind of music you are going to listen to. Because if you can find optimistic, positive music with a wonderful message that inspires you and uplifts your mood in life, by all means, listen to it. Brainwash yourself into positivity and energy as much as you like. At the same time, where you have to be careful is that there is a lot of music that is very negative, depressing, destructive, and pessimistic. In fact, I would say over 50% of music has such tendencies. And this is especially dangerous because sometimes we feel pessimistic, depressed, and negative, at which point we're most prone to listen to such music, creating a downward spiral, which obviously you wish to avoid. And this is where I come in to just bring it to your attention, make you aware of what you are programming your mind. Because once again, if you can program yourself towards positivity, it's very good, and I encourage it. Towards negativity, don't do it. It's a self-destructive behavior. And here, from historical perspective, it's worth mentioning that it has been figured out hundreds of years ago that music stimulates the crowd. It stimulates the people. And originally, music was used as a battle cry towards grabbing your battle axes, especially for men, going to war, cutting all the enemy's heads off, and making sure that your tribe wins and the opposing tribe loses, thus giving the ability to propagate and continue on. And this is how we all came to be. So a long time ago, tribal rulers, kings and queens, figured out how to use music. As the human civilization evolved, music has been thoroughly studied in such a detail that even outside of any conspiratorial talk, just purely from marketing and commercial point of view, music has been researched to sell product better. What sounds, what words, what lyrics, what combinations, that has all been researched in detail. And if you were to continue that thought, do you really think that people in power have not fully researched it to manipulate the crowd for their own specific socio-political means? Of course they have, and the history of music in propaganda, again, is vast, and you can research it as well. And here I don't even wish to say that, again, not all musical propaganda or propaganda as music is bad. If it encourages you to be patriotic, to stand up for your people, often such music is fantastic, as long as you know essentially what is happening to you. And that's that. That's my grand speech on music. But I wish to further dive deep into another subject, essentially make an appeal to all of you not to worship the celebrities, the singers, the movie stars. Well, specifically when we're talking about music, not to worship the singers and the producers and everybody who is involved in the music industry. More often than not, they're first of all people that don't deserve your worship. And even fandom, because to me, speaking purely from a perspective of celebrities, singers and musicians, a fan equates to a sheep. I don't wish to offend anybody, but it kind of is. So do not become sheep, become wolves, and enjoy the music, enjoy the performance, but don't idolize the performer, because like I said, more often than not, they do not, again, deserve your idolization of them, as they are, I would say 90% of various musicians, celebrities are quite self-destructive individuals who are using drugs. They're not living a positive life, they're not very patriotic, and just destructive individuals. Self-centered, egoistic, but given great amount of power and influence because they have a lot of fans. So if I can encourage you not to be fans, I think humanity at large, why not, will be better for it. Let me accelerate here very quickly. Drive safe. And with that being said, after all this awesome acceleration in my grand speech, I'll leave you with that be careful what you listen to. Become wolves, not sheep. Drive safe and rock on.